The Sassy Mom, of course, in her element today, checking out some of your favorite foods at this year's Festival of the Arts.
Sassy Mama is live right now in downtown Oklahoma City.
Oh, I love it. We love the food, and you've got some Strawberries Newport, Sassy.
I do, and believe it or not, this is the OG recipe here. This is actually, it has been here for 40 years, everyone. This originated from the Newport restaurant here in Oklahoma City, and this is Miss Mina. She is one of the creators of this recipe. She is the living legacy of this. And this is her great sweet granddaughter, Kendall. It has been a family affair for 40 years.
Yes, we started in 1982.
1982. Now, I had to ask you, do you still love the Strawberries Newport?
I don't gorge myself on them like I used to, but I love them. Thank you.
And Kendall, do you still love them?
I think I have at least one a day.
And I love it. Kendall was telling me that she has been doing this since she was teensy. And what was your first job?
I was in charge of the spork.
The spork.
It's the official utensil of the Strawberry Newport.
I love the spork. Now tell me, what makes a Strawberry Newport?
Fresh strawberries, fresh whipped cream, the Bavarian cream, puff pastries, all made fresh every day. And the line gets them out so that they're never more than 20 minutes before they've finished them and hand them to the customer.
I love that. And the best part is it is actually strawberry season.
Yes.
So and how did you come up with this recipe 40 years ago? And tell me about how you were asked to do this, the whole story.
It really was a group effort. We had a chef at the Newport restaurant, and we had several other partners, and it was a creation by 4 or 5 different people that we all kind of worked together and came up with this.
I would have loved to have been in that food think tank. As you guys are tasting, you're like, yeah, that's not it. Oh, and when you hit this one, were you like, ding, 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 this is it.
This is it.
This is it. And what I think is interesting is that it is such a hit. It's lasted 40 years. There's very few recipes in this world that have the longevity where people still come for it 40 years
ago. Well, the first one, 40 years ago, we were cutting strawberries ourselves.
Oh,
and I was up till 2 in the morning the first night, never knowing we'd need that many.
That many strawberries. And how pink were your hands, and for how many weeks?
Unfortunately, they're black. If you cut strawberries long enough, like 12 to 15 hours, they will turn your hands black.
I love this story. I actually have a very sweet story with the Strawberries Newport. I brought home my son 23 years ago on the Sunday of the Arts Festival. And my husband said, oh gosh, we missed it. You're not gonna get your Strawberries Newport. And I said, I know, I'm really sad. He brought me home from the hospital with the baby. We dropped him off and he drove up here and brought me one home. It's a very special strawberry. Very sentimental to me, and I am happy to eat my Strawberries Newport.
Yes.
It is so good. So what do you all think? Are you gonna get out here and try one of these ladies?
Oh man, I have to admit, I didn't know that started right here in Oklahoma City, Sassy.
Pardon?
I didn't realize that started here in Oklahoma City.
It started right here in Oklahoma City, Miss Mina at the Newport restaurant.
Yeah, very cool.
The Arts Festival would come to the local restaurants and partner, and they'd say, hey, could you create a recipe just for the Arts Festival? And that's how this came about.
I love it. Learning something new.
It is only served once a year in Oklahoma City.
Only served once a year.
That's why it's such a hot item.
Wow. Only 6 days a year do you get this.
Okay.
All right.
So, folks, you still got a couple more days to get out there and get some Strawberries Newport. Sassy, good talking to you.
We can't wait till you bring us some.
Oh, my gosh, that looks so good.